It's no longer a joke. Oh. It's no longer a joke. Oh. Una anugo nke mere last. Una anugo nke mere last. The Cloud 9 missile is now heading towards Biafra. Hey. One inanukwa nke ọzọ, inanukwa nke ọfụ a. The Cloud 9 missile is now heading towards Biafra. And whether they like it or not, we must continue to tell ourselves the truth. And by so doing, everybody will get to see the light and the waves that we are preaching. Cloud 9 missile, my Cloud 9 missile. See here, what people don't understand is that we're already getting our freedom. Whether the zoo wants it or not, or they don't want it. One of the most important things here is that our freedom is now making sense to the universe. And by so doing, one would think that we have been wasting our time. But no, we didn't waste our time. We searched for it. We asked for it. And we are going for it. Whoever wishes us well should be celebrating now, because Cloud 9 missile is now taking a new shape, a new intonation, a new word. Onye jide, yo jide kwa ọfụma. Maka na ife agbala anyị kamgbe, kịta ka ọ bịaziri na mmezu. Ọganiru abịaghị nọrọ onwe. And by so doing, we will get ourselves together and gather this one mission. And the mission is what? Get Biafran working. If you know what Cloud 9 missile is, you will be scared for the zoo. You see, let me add one or two things here. For so long we have been begging and asking them to give us Biafra on their own, so that we'll be friends with them, but obviously they don't want anything that has to do with Biafra. Obviously. They just want everything to do with Nigeria. But now, they have now understand that several countries are now speaking up. For how long will you continue to steal our oil and kill our people? For how long will you continue to do to our people this evil? We will not allow it to prevail in Biafra land. We won't. Because we will be one of the greatest people that is ever known in the history of the globe. And let me say it and let me say it again. Oba Chineke ji aga elu, wifa ji aga elu. Anya ma nkwekwe ka onye ọzọ ya doite isi wee sị na ya ma mba ụlọ onye ka onye ahụ. Who are they that will come and speak? We must be in the midst of the zone where we will dish out one of the biggest amenities. Now they are crying. They are crying. Because Igbos are not part of their tears. And that is just the truth. We must continue to put this whole thing. We must emaciate and put ourselves in that very logo. And that's where the big dream is becoming. So as we push ourselves to that whole scenario, let's equally understand the game plan. Ayana Hayego, we only want our freedom. The British Prime Minister have received a direct order from the state of reference, the United Nations, to withdraw without hesitation his men from Finland against Prime Minister Simon Eber. Hey, can Kanchi hapugodi kanchi kenen ke watch bikono. Fast na fage mesi ayi ka esi fagene. Nemulo ke kunu geswe mesi ayi ke maka na anyị nọgo n'ụgbọ. Anyị nọzi n'ọnụ ụgbọ. Onye kwete chi ekwetere. That's just it. Onye kwete chi ekwetere. Because the level of speed that we are already moving in now is really shocking the zoo. And they cannot do anything but to Yes, they cannot do anything but to We have stayed well referred to, more proclaimed, more realizing, and more organized. Everything that we are doing it with so much sense. And by so doing, we will get to realize one of the most positive impacts that one should get. That's just the point. So a direct order, withdraw. It's again, withdraw. Yes, you face the full wrath of the United Nations law. I will show you what guys what someone ever posted. We already living. Yes, we are already living. So as we continue to push through these heavens and earths, making the whole world realize that our game has changed, let's again understand that we cannot, whether directly or indirectly, watch ourselves thrown down the drain. Everything we do, we are doing it for a reason, and our reason is valid. Everything we do, we are doing it for a reason, and our reason is valid. And when you guys get a big plot, it's not in a main kind, because the time has come. We must stay communicable to realize one of the most important effectiveness and to throw ourselves to that big bond of where it is. That's the only time we can tell ourselves the truth. But if we don't tell ourselves the truth now, we may make mistakes of trying to convince one another that what we are doing it to liquidate and do necessary effectiveness. Anybody that touches someone will be in serious problem. The international friendship that we now have with the Finnish government, the speed at which we are moving, has brought peace before our very eyes. So I draw my draw. And what I do just draw. And I draw we forget buja by naka. Onye kegebu. Baby define. So we are moving with maximum speed, and our speed is feasible.